Ladies and gentlemen, girls and students, welcome to the first episode of Girls' School, the school you actually wish you had. The fun and chaotic version, anyway. The one without drama, the one without them snarky teachers, the one with homework you don't freaking want to do. This is the school that you actually want to go to. And I'm your host, Pari Sariana, and I'm so happy to have you. And for your information, I am not a snarky teacher. I am not your unbothered professor. I am just another student, another fellow girly who just loves to talk too much. And we're gonna talk about things that will expand your neuroplasticity and get you to know things so that when you enter into conversations with people, you actually have things to talk about. And one of my favorite things that I love to live by, like one of my personal philosophies, is that being a student is like a lifelong journey. Whenever you're curious, that's like when you're the most youthful, and when you're the most curious, that's like the best. That's like you at your most young. So, if you agree with me and you think that learning something every single day is a really good way to spend your time, this is the podcast for you. Like if you're a guy or a girl or like non-binary, like you really don't care, just like literally just come, just listen, come, okay? This is for anyone who has ever felt stupid at their own school or for in their own social circles for having too many questions but secretly love learning just for the fun of it. And the things that we'll be learning about are not useless things. Well, okay, maybe they are kind of useless, but they're actually gonna be interesting things that, is cool. So hopefully you leave my episodes feeling like you've learned something new and that you came out just at least 1% smarter. Yep, that's the goal for this entire podcast. And if you want a place to be curious without looking dumb, like I do every single day going into my own school, you're in the right spot, because we're going to be learning things together. Together, just us and me, like just us, me and you, in one cute little classroom, learning about new things. So, what will this podcast will entail are some gross science experiments. Yes, we will be doing that. I already have so many ideas on what to discuss on that. We'll be having a lot of deep dives on random interesting subjects. We'll be going down web rabbit holes and dissecting them together. And, because this is the title of this podcast is Girls' School, obviously anyone can listen to this. I just named it Girls' School because, I'm a girl and I hate school. So I just decided that I'll make my own school, Yeah, I'm gonna make my own school that I feel like I value. Yeah, I don't know. We'll be figuring out life together because I'm a very young person and I have a lot to learn. And, we all have a lot to learn, so we'll be learning it together. So sometimes I might get vulnerable and I'll discuss about life things together. So yeah. Also, do you guys like the black and white theme of this podcast aesthetic? Because I'm just gonna go with it, Because Girls' School, it's kind of girly. It's giving too girly. I don't want to scare away the guys, okay? If you're a guy, please join us, okay? Come to our classroom, okay? I don't know. It's just my podcast title because I'm a girl and, school sucks. But I'm trying to make my experience of learning feel better, okay? I don't know. Just come, okay? Don't get scared off by the title. Just join us. I don't know. As of right now, this is the first podcast. So let's think of it as a house warm up, hello, welcome to the building type of episode, because as of right now I'm not sure where this is gonna go. All I know is that I love learning about new things and that I love talking to people. So, and I just want like a place where we can all learn about things together, because I feel like in the social media, there's not a lot of things or like platforms, I guess, where you go on it just to learn about random fun things, and it's actually fun, and so I'm recording this podcast as a person who is currently learning in real time, because sometimes like I have a lot of space in my head. I'm kind of dumb, but like if you are always curious and dumb, it makes you smarter than the person who is dumb but not curious. So hopefully, if you feel dumb but like you're super curious, hopefully listening to me talk is gonna make you feel better, because we're a community of normal regular people who just love knowing things, because it's fun, it's hot to know things. Just to debrief, let me just tell you guys about why I decided to start this podcast. So basically, I am deciding to start this podcast because literally all my life and like every single freaking social space I ever go to, I've always felt like the dumb one, kind of like the dumb, clueless, naive person who never has anything interesting to say. I always feel dumb, and whenever I enter into conversations with people, as an extrovert, I love talking to people, obviously, but then I run out of things to say because small talk is not sustainable, and I do not know what to talk about with people, because people usually, they love talking about pop culture and gossip, and I'm not always the most knowledgeable on these things, and sometimes people, they share clubs and do hobbies together that I am not really familiar with, Like, I remember going into math club at my school, and obviously I'm not a math person. I mean, maybe I would be good at math if I had actual good teachers, but I do not know. I'm kind of slow on that subject. We all have our strengths. I'm better at literature. And I just remember going in and I'm there to ask for help. And I don't know, I think that was like a dumb decision to do, but I just felt so out of place and I felt so dumb. And I remember leaving oh my god, do I not have any value to bring in conversations? On top of that, in general, especially at my high school, I always feel so dumb because the people at my school, the people I go with, they are so smart. They're so freaking intelligent. And I go in here into my classes every single day for 8 hours straight, and I feel such terrible imposter syndrome. It's suffocating. It's genuinely suffocating. I feel so dumb compared to them, so stupid. I feel so unaccomplished, and I need to do more, I need to know more, I need to be more, and that is so exhausting. School is already so exhausting, high school is already so draining, and yeah, every single day I go to school and I just feel so dumb because teachers, they get annoyed when you raise your hand to ask them questions, and you go into conversations with people and you guys have nothing in common because, I don't know, they're good at physics and you're not, I guess. And just people at my school, they're so smart, and I've never had a place of my own where I get to talk about things I am knowledgeable about and I am confident in and I feel smart, a place where I do not get interrupted and I can talk about things and people feel like I'm a valuable source of information. Does that make sense? And also, I just want a community. I want a community of girlies and people and students of life who just want to gather around together and just talk about simple, very interesting things. That's my genuine desire. That's literally the whole point of this episode. Of this episode and this entire podcast and every single episode I will make. This is just a place where we can learn stuff together and we could just yeah, and then you guys can ask me questions in the comments and I'll reply to you guys. And yeah, I don't know, if you've always felt dumb and stupid and you always do not know what to talk about and you feel so like you're so inexperienced and so unknowledgeable, is that even a word? Like, I don't know, like you just feel so out of place all the time, and one of your biggest insecurities is about your intellect, girl, just come here. Literally, bestie, just come here. Come to this podcast, okay? Let's be dumb and young and curious together so we can be smart and intelligent together and confident about the knowledge in our brains, you know? Like, let's just figure this all out together and be smart together. Like, that is what school is about, right? I am so tired of going into school and everything being a competition. Like, isn't school about learning, about the love of like learning and knowing new things? But no, school has just become an economic competition. I'm like looking into colleges this upcoming year, and they're like, all they want is your money. They don't care about giving you education. Like, no one cares about the pursuit of learning. Like, where is the hunger? Where is the love, the passion? Like, I'm such a passionate person. I'm so enthusiastic, and I feel like people hate that about me. They're so fed up with me. But I'm such a passionate, energetic person, and I don't feel like that's a safe place. There's like any safe place for me to be so. Alright, and I want to clarify something real quick, okay? In our classroom, okay? In the girls' school, in the girls' school dorm, okay? I'm gonna clarify, sorry, I got interrupted. In our classroom, in our dorm, okay? We have a no BS policy, okay? We have no tolerance for BS, okay? Okay? Because we all are gonna have a common enemy, okay? And it's gonna be 3 things. We're literally gonna be fighting against 3 things, okay? Misinformation, mean ass smart people, okay? Like those insufferable people who think they're so smart and they just criticize everyone, and they just are like, oh, well, you're not smart enough to sit with us, you're not smart enough to talk with us, like, oh, you probably don't have anything interesting to say. Yeah, that's not true, okay? That's absolute BS. We're fighting against that. And your own self-doubt, okay? We're gonna be fighting against fake information, you know, like not thinking. Like, girl, like, use your brain, okay? You have it, use it. Like, we're not gonna be tolerating fake information and not thinking through things, okay? Because that's what we're gonna do together, okay? And if I say something wrong, you guys have to promise me, as my dear students, to bash me, like absolutely bash me in the comments, okay? Tell me I'm wrong and where I'm wrong. I love constructive criticism. Like, that's my love language. Like, if you guys give me constructive criticism and I say something wrong, please, by all means, tell me, okay? Tell me where I'm wrong. Give me the constructive criticism, okay? I will love you even more for it, because that means you've been actually paying attention, okay? And that is practicing the no BS policy right there, okay? We'll be fighting against any mean, stupid bitches that are like, oh, you are so dumb. Oh, you do not know anything. You probably have nothing to bring to the table. Actually, in this classroom table, you're gonna have a lot to bring, okay? And this brain holds a lot of capabilities, a lot of possibilities, and okay, we're gonna ignite it, okay? Because you are smart, okay? We are not gonna tolerate any self-doubt because you are smart enough, okay? This is the message behind this podcast, okay? You are smart enough. You just haven't been taught in a way that actually makes sense, and I feel like this is the core of all things that you feel so stupid in, okay? Like, maybe you just have not been taught it in a correct way, and maybe you should have better teachers, or you've not been curious enough and you just decided like you're not gonna try it again because you feel so dumb, and we do not want that, okay? So you should grab your notebook, leave that ego out the door, leave that mean inner critic out the door, leave those mean people out the door, okay? Because they don't belong here, okay? If you're mean to people and you make it hard for people to want to learn, like seriously, get out, okay? Because this is the place where all of us normal people get to learn as a community and bond together over trivial but very inspiring knowledge, literally, because knowledge is power, okay? And we're gonna learn together, and we're gonna use those weapons to fight against the BS, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. And remember, do not trust everything you hear, okay? Because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and do not let anyone make you feel stupid, and don't believe the voice in your head that says you cannot do it. Because if you put your head and your mind to it, you can do anything and everything, okay? Okay? We're in this together, okay? Yeah. We're in this together, okay? And you'll always find a place here, okay? Literally. And if you guys have any ideas on what I should, talk about, please let me know. It's fun to have many ideas, It's better than having nothing to talk about, right? And I'll be honest, I do not have all the answers, and I'm open to learning, and I'm not too proud to be wrong, and I value truth over ego, okay? And that is the opposite of a mean, smart bitch, okay? This is me being a real learner, and I feel like that's the mindset we wish all of our teachers had, honestly, okay? And honestly, because I have this mindset, because this is the mindset I wish and I aspire to have, I want you to also embrace this perspective as well, okay? I'm giving you permission to engage and to comment and to correct me, okay? Because we're all learning together, and you are part of the learning process, okay? Okay? Because we're in this together. This is our community, okay? Yeah. Yes, and so this podcast is about embracing being enthusiastic about things you know about. You can be a nerd here about the most useless things, and we will listen. We will listen, okay? I don't know if I'll even have the ability of bringing guests on this podcast, but if this blows up and somehow I end up doing that, I would love to do that. I'm open, guys, okay? Just DM me, okay? At my email, at my show notes, once I figure this out. Yeah, so basically, I feel like school has just become a place where all you do is compete. And you're like, oh, am I better than this person? Oh, do I have the most awards? Oh, do I know this? And am I a first place in that? Did I win this competition? It's never about learning, and it's never about the love of the subject. It's all about money and competitions and being better than other people and making other people feel dumb and just being best in the class. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of these burned out teachers who just don't get any pay. Oh my god, can we please pay our teachers higher wages, please? Oh my god, they suffer through so much every single day, and none of us care. It's so sad. And I'm so tired of walking amongst my people and feeling so dumb and feeling like I need to be more. Can I just learn for the fun of it? I don't know. I just feel like I miss when school was about loving to learn and not about do you have high grades and are you in this club? If you're not in this club, you cannot sit with us. Okay, divas. Oh my god. People are so mean too. If they think you're dumb, they get so mean. I don't know. I hate mean girls. I hate mean people who are insufferable and they think they're so smart. Because if you think you are smart, that is the point where you lose, because then you miss out on a chance to know more and be smarter. I love people who are smart and intelligent and teach people things, but they are not oh, I'm smart. They just feel humble but yet they educate other people and they do not use it as a way to brag about themselves, you know? And I got inspired by one of my classmates in my English class because she was so nice. And I'm just like, I want to embody that character. I want to embody this character trait that she has. Like, I admire her so much because, like, she's so smart and yet she's so humble about it and she's so curious. It's like I always want to talk to her and never leave, and I feel like that's the type of person I want to be. So this is what I'm gonna use this platform for, so that we can all be that person that everyone wants to talk to and everyone feels safe, you know, just asking questions with. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. See, this is supposed to be like only 1 minute. This is probably gonna end up being an hour long. That's so annoying. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'll be posting every single Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. It is 9:34 p.m. I should be in bed like 34 minutes ago. And I'm not, obviously, as you can tell. But it's okay, because if I did not record this intro episode, I would have never done it. I have been wanting to do this since April 23rd. 2026, yeah. And it's now July 22nd. What am I doing? It's literally been 4 months and I've been sitting on this, and I'm always waking up being like, I want a podcast, I want to record a podcast. I never do. Okay? So if you're listening to this is a sign to just go ahead and start doing it. Like, please, girl. Like, stop procrastinating. It's not cute. Just start doing it. Like, do it messy. Like, do you see my hair? Like, my hair is so messy. But who gives a damn? Because you guys are not here because of my hair, right? You guys are here because this is girls' school, okay? And we care about the pursuit of education. Oh, I sound like a university now. I sound like a university ad. But still, we are girls' school and we care about the pursuit of education and the gathering of community and connection, okay? And about embracing our faults and insecurities and misconceptions and learning more, you know? Because you are youngest when you are curious. Yes, clock that. Okay, so I'll be posting every single Wednesday, and you are always welcome in our classroom. Please join us. Please listen. Please subscribe. I don't know. Like, please join us. Okay? I am Puri Soriana Kubova. This is girls' school, and you will always have a seat at our table. Yeah.